Investing excites people. It promises growth, wealth, and the thrill of the chase. But my journey has taught me that defense matters more than offense. Playing defense isn't about fear, it's about being smart. Not every risk is worth taking. Defense helps you survive the bad times and thrive in the good ones. Many chase big returns. I want to last. It's about avoiding big losses. That's where real wealth grows. The secret? Avoiding big mistakes that take you out of the game. Many think playing defense means predicting disasters, waiting for a crash. But that's not what I do. I can't predict when the next crash will come. No one can. History is full of surprises. The next shock always comes from where we least expect it. Markets rise more often than they fall. If you only wait for crashes, you miss the growth. Defensive investing isn't about hiding. It's about being ready for anything. I want to be prepared, not prophetic. That's the difference. At the heart of investing is risk. Every opportunity comes with a price. You cannot avoid risk entirely, but you can manage it. This is where defensive investing shines. It is about controlling what you can and accepting what you cannot. Risk is not just losing money. Risk is being forced to sell when you do not want to. It is being unprepared for the unexpected. It is letting emotions drive your decisions when things get tough. Good risk management helps you avoid these traps. It keeps you steady during chaos. Playing defense means building a safety net. It means having enough cash to meet your needs. It means not betting the house on one idea. It means knowing that surprises will happen, but they will not wipe you out. The goal is not to avoid all pain. The goal is to make sure the pain is never fatal. In the long run, how you handle risk matters more than how you chase returns. The investors who survive are not always the bravest. They are the ones who prepare for the worst, even while hoping for the best. My journey in the stock market has not been smooth. Like most investors, I have seen both good years and bad. Early on, I chased hot stocks. I thought I could outsmart the market. Sometimes it worked. Most times, it did not. The biggest lesson I learned was after a painful loss. I put too much money into one company. The company seemed safe, but it was not. When it fell, I lost a lot. That experience changed me. I realized that no one is immune to mistakes or bad luck. Playing defense became my new rule. Since then, I have focused on spreading my bets. I hold cash for emergencies. I pick companies that are stable and strong, not just flashy. This has not made me rich overnight, but it has helped me avoid disaster. I sleep better. I worry less. Defensive investing has given me something just as important as returns: peace of mind. I know I will not get every call right, but I also know one mistake will not end my journey. That is freedom. What does playing defense look like in practice? First, I diversify. I do not put all my money in one place. I own a mix of stocks, bonds, and cash. This way, if one investment fails, others can pick up the slack. Second, I keep a cash cushion. Life is unpredictable. Jobs are lost, emergencies happen, markets fall. Holding some cash means I do not have to sell my investments at the worst time. It is my safety buffer. Third, I choose stable companies. I look for businesses with strong track records. I want companies that make products people always need, no matter what. These are not always the fastest growers, but they are the survivors. They help me weather storms. Finally, I avoid heavy debt. Debt can make gains bigger, but it can also make losses worse. I would rather grow slower than risk losing everything. These simple tactics form the core of my defensive strategy. It is easy to think you do not need defense when things are good. Markets rise, the news is cheerful, and everyone feels smart. It is tempting to take more risks. But this is when defense matters most. Good times can make us overconfident. We forget how quickly things can change. We start to believe that bad times will never return. History shows this is never true. Crashes often come when people least expect them. By staying defensive in good times, I protect myself from my own worst habits. I do not chase every trend. I do not forget my rules. I stay focused on the long term, not the quick win. This is how I survive the cycles that catch others off guard. Defense is not about being negative. It is about being ready, always. That is the real secret to lasting wealth. If you want to invest safely, start with humility. Accept that you cannot predict the future. Build a plan that works in both good times and bad. Diversify your bets. Hold some cash. Pick stable businesses. Avoid heavy debt. These steps may seem boring, but they work. Do not worry if you are not the fastest. The goal is to stay in the game. Remember, investing is not a race. It is a journey that lasts a lifetime. The winners are not the boldest. They are the ones who survive every storm. Check your emotions. Do not let fear or greed drive you. Stick to your plan. Review it often. Adjust when life changes, but never abandon your defensive rules. In the end, playing defense lets you sleep at night. It lets you stay invested for decades. That is how wealth is built. Slowly, safely, and surely.